So here we are looking, pardon me, at the Rossi Myth, and this is a very low budge, very entry-level board, and it uses a camber profile that just camber here, but you can barely even see it. It's more like flat to rocker, which is nice because it's a little more stable than continuous rocker, but you can see you have all this rocker here that really helps you not catch an edge as easy. Anybody can still catch an edge if you put some time and effort into it, but please don't though. But you know, this is a lot easier than most boards out there. It's right up there with continuous rocker, but it tracks a little better. One footing off the chair and going on long flat cat tracks, it's a little better than your continuous rocker board, and maybe a touch better than your flat to rocker boards out there. So you got that going for you. One thing I kind of want to show you is the inserts. Normally, you know, with low budget boards like this, you often get this where they space it out a little bit further than they normally would. Usually you have an insert here, an insert here, an insert here, insert here, here, here. So that means you have to get traditional disc bindings, normal discs. Don't get anything that says mini disc. That won't work with this board. And you'll have a pretty bad time because you'll only be able to put in 2 screws and shit'll get weird. So be careful with that. Then, you know, here's a look at the base. Just standard, probably extruded base. But extruded bases are great if you're not going to wax much. And, you know, they keep their speed better when they're dry than centered bases, although they don't keep their speed as well when they're waxed as centered bases. So you're kind of in that in-between. So, but when you're looking at this price point, you really can't expect anything other than that. Now let's talk about setback on board. The rest of this is all going to be up there. But, you know, you're looking at a reference stance, and I measure between these inserts of about 18 and a half. 18 and a quarter set all the way back, and then you're looking at 20 and a half just about, and just about 17 and a half. So you're looking at 3 inches back on board, which is better than a lot of boards out there, but you know, especially for true twins with the centered stance like this. Yeah, it's centered. Set back 0 millimeters. So on side cut, but on board, if you can use this all the way back, you can do pretty well and get some decent directional float on a powder day, combined with this, you know, this extra bit of rocker that you get with this board. It's not bad for centering up, riding freestyle, kind of hitting the park, trying to take a mountain freestyle approach to the mountain. And then on powder days, especially in the beginning phase of snowboarding, it's easier to set back. But you get this board, get the frenemy if you want something more directional on a powder day. And you get this if you're kind of thinking probably you're going to be more into the park, hitting some jibs, hitting some kickers, playing around there. This is going to be a better board for that, or for just easy turning mountain learning. So there you have it. You know, that's the myth, and you know, check the review above to get more detail about this, and hope this helps.